suit here, gamers. Guess what we did for 2020? We deleted one of your favorite game modes from one of your favorite games. Battlefield 1943 Air Superiority is gone. We're saving so much money on the servers. We're gonna put so much shit in Battlefield 5 you won't even know what to do with yourself. Oh wait, what's that? Battlefield 5, the game that was supposed to go through the war chronologically in each theater, is over? And we already got their money, so we don't need to keep working on the game? Wait, I shouldn't have told the gamers that? Oh shit, what about do they know about it? Wait, they know about my salary? Do they know about the bonus I was going for? Do they know that the shareholders denied it? It's one thing to treat games as a service now. We should know better. We see how that went with Battlefield 5. But to go into the past and ruin or degrade older games, despite their shortcomings and dwindling popularity, only highlights a growing trend in the gaming industry. Our games can disappear. Some might argue it makes sense to cut content from an old, dead game. But after the performance of Battlefield 5, a lot of players went back to Battlefield 1. This game is by no means dead, but I still think that EA is going to cut this mode from Battlefield 1. It has the same, if not worse, population size than Battlefield 1943, and it'll be gone just like that. There was no warning when it happened in 1943, and I assume there will be no warning for Battlefield 1. This may be of no issue to some, but I argue it's only the tip of the iceberg. This DLC is Battlefield at its peak. It made naval forces relevant. Long has Battlefield been dominated by infantry combat. This map stepped away from popular opinion, combining land, sea, and air in a way never before seen. Upon recording this video, the servers supporting these game modes and maps are empty. Why are some of the best parts of Battlefield being ignored? I propose that many gamers have been deterred from the franchise as a whole, similar to the situation we had with the transition from Bungie to 343 Industries in the Halo franchise. Despite the improvements made to Battlefield 5 over its relatively short lifespan, we still have yet to match what we had in Battlefield 1. The focus has shifted back to infantry combat, but thankfully a much more authentic World War II appearance. So, what's the problem? DICE fixed Battlefield. Well, they fixed it for people who actually bought the game. Let's imagine this was part of the original reveal trailer for Battlefield 5. The game would have sold significantly better and been supported much longer, appealing to both new and old players, making plenty of room for innovative new game modes. However, by the time the Pacific Theater was launched in Battlefield 5, it was already too late. The pre-launch controversy had already taken a toll on fans, only bringing further separation to the franchise. The main competition for Battlefield has been itself. This is why we're seeing old games abandoned. With little competition in the gaming industry, it's no surprise that DICE has been forced by EA to race to the bottom. You can tell by these trailers that DICE has so much passion for their game. The once undeniably superior first-person shooter has now been called into question. Without a sufficient mode to replace the one lost in 1943, it's hard to argue that Battlefield is still on top. Ground War and Warzone in Call of Duty Modern Warfare should have forced EA to innovate, not abandon the game. This trend of throwaway games needs to stop. While this makes sense for producers, consumers are only left with a fraction of what they paid for. Some tout this DLC as a fan service, that we should praise EA and bow down to them. This should have been in the game from day one and how Battlefield should have felt. All appreciation should go to the people at DICE. not the money mongers at EA. Why would they ever sabotage their own game and sandbag such a talented studio? We know EA has the resources to fix Battlefield 5 just like Battlefront 2. However, there's no contract at risk with this game. Battlefield is owned by EA. They provide the bare minimum to keep fans happy and coming back for the next game, where we know we'll go through the same process. Just imagine what Battlefield could be, and never forget what it was.
It's been 10 years. You start to forget the things you should remember. And you can't stop remembering the things you should forget.